What's up, guys? It's J-Man and welcome back to another video. So glad to be here. So today we are looking at my gaming PC setup. I am so excited for this. And no, it is not going to be like a 2080 Ti Core i9 Extreme 128 gigs of RAM overclocked thing. It's gonna be very budget, but that's a good thing. Let's get to it. So here is my setup. It is pretty basic. Here we have the showcasing part, my little retro library up there, then of course my dual monitors, keyboard, mouse, and computer tower. And that's really it. So, let's take a look at the parts. So, for parts, start up here. Here we have a RAM, case of RAM, 8 gigs, DDR4, 2666, Ballistic Sport gaming memory by Micron. Then for the solid state drive, we have a silicon power thing, M2, memory is personal. And for the processor, I went with a Intel Pentium G4560, 2-core, hyper-threaded, LGA 1151, which comes with its heatsink, just what I wanted. For my keyboard, I went with this Red Dragon Riviera mechanical gaming keyboard. And yes, it is backlit. Uses a Temu Blues. So, yes, it is nice and loud. And, it's a mechanical keyboard. For the power supply, we went with the EVGA 450BT. I don't know if that's supposed to be gamery, but the flames, if you can see, kind of make it seem like it's supposed to be gaming. For thermal paste, I went with this big syringe of MX4 by Arctic. And it isn't one of those tiny ones. It's actually a really good size amount. So yeah, bunch of reapplications there. Then the motherboard is the B250M Pro VV by MSI. So, good brand. Has worked ever since I bought it, and let's take a look at the bottles. Let's take a look at the insides. Up top here we have our CPU and our RAM. CPU being here under this heatsink. I'm not going to pull it out. The RAM, sure. There you go. Very nice looking. 8 gigs, 2666. While I put that back in, take a look at the little M2 SSD inside, which is 120 gigs. And yes, it did fill up like half of the way just installing Windows, but I do have a little 1 terabyte hard drive in there. So that helps alleviate it. Right here's the power supply and a little dust filter, which I don't take off often because it takes forever to actually get back on, but yeah, I am using integrated graphics, but I don't really care. I can get 1080p on Fortnite, so this little thing here is just a little external USB port for other things that you'll see in a minute. So in terms of I/O, we have 4 USB 3 ports, 1 PS2 port, dual USB 2, DVI, VGA, Gigabit Ethernet, your audio connectors, and down below here you have the power supply and that little USB that I had mentioned. This is simply for everything I have connected to that little hub over there, which I use for my Wi-Fi, my mouse, and other stuff. Okay, so now I have just completed some benchmarks, and here are my scores. I'm assuming this is good, but I don't know. So, if you know, like, how good each number means, please put it in the comments down below, and, I think that's all I really have to say about this setup. Well, that about wraps up this video. If you liked it, hit that button, and if you like game videos, retro technology, and more, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. That really helps me out a lot, especially in the early days. So, other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye!